Hello world, here's Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant, and here is your daily update for Bitcoin. Here is your analysis for Bitcoin. What's going on? We broke a very important support. We will check now how deep can we go. Is it now a good time to buy Bitcoin or not? We will check this in this update. So guys, let's start. It would be amazing, I promise. So let's start with this. Let's check what's going on here. This is the daily time frame, and what is the first thing what we can make? Yes, of course, it's the easiest thing, a line from the upside, from the downside to the upside. This green support line is our big support, but guys, only if we are watching our candlestick chart. If we are watching the line chart, we have another problem. I will show you this. So let's check let's go to the line chart and what happened here, and that's the big bad stuff about the Easter rabbit. The Easter rabbit, a really bad rabbit, showed us, yes, we are going down, and yes, we went down. We broke the really important support line on the line chart. Let me show you from the deepest point, from January, a line from here, January to the upside here to this point, March, and to the upside here. And what happened? Yes, we broke down really bad Easter rabbit. We broke down hard, and now we are under this really important support line. If we're watching the line chart, it is now our resistance line, and yes, we broke this point. We broke 39,800. It was a really big support here, and we broke it to the downside. Not good. Now it is a bad resistance line, and we are clearly under this resistance line. Big question: how deep will we go? What is the next point? Or is it maybe now a good point to make a buy position, guys? I will check this for you. Let me show you. First of all, yes, the green line on the downside, this is the line from the candlestick chart. It is 36,700, 37,000 maybe. It is the next big support if we are watching this one. Let me show you. If we are checking this here, you see it, guys, on the candlestick chart here on the downside. Yes, of course. Now let's check Fibonacci retracement. Highest point to the lowest point. The lowest point was here on the downside, and this is now the big thing. We are still in the daily time frame. Let's zoom in a little bit more. What can we see? We saw a fight with the 0.236 Fibonacci line here on this point, and yes, of course, 41,500 was the big resistance, and yes, we lost it completely to the downside. And now we are going down. Next big thing, 34,300. Why? It was the last low. We need to make higher lows. You know it, guys. If we're going under this point, it's a really big problem. And then if we will lose 34,300, I hope no. But if we have 33,000 to the downside, the biggest support for the moment. So these points are all together nice tries to catch the bottom, nice tries to hunt the bottom and to make maybe a long position. These are the points what I am watching. For the moment, I'm waiting a little bit, but now I will show you a little bit more. Here are the indicators. Let me show you the MACD on the daily time frame, because it is still going back. You can see it. The light red candles are still going to the upside, not more to the downside. They are going up and up more. So maybe if you're watching the MACD on the daily time frame, it is maybe a little try to catch the bottom here, guys. It's maybe. I'm not buying this one. I'm waiting. But if you have balls of steel, greetings to Higgy. It's maybe not a bad position. If you're looking alone at the MACD, you can see it. Yes, we are still going up. We have time to close this candle here, 13 hours. But if it will close here a little bit to the upside, so like this one, it is not the baddest thing maybe to make a long position, guys. Okay, but we have a lot of things more. I would like to show you the money flow index and RSI and a lot of this stuff, guys. So let me show you. This is now the money flow index. I have a video out there for the money flow index. If you don't know what it is really amazing indicator. And what can we see? We saw here on March, end of March, an overbought MFI. We went down really hard, and now we are making maybe a double bottom. If we are watching the MFI, you can see it. We are still here under 30 points, under 20 points. You know it, guys. Everything under 20 points is still oversold, and we are oversold, and we're making maybe a double bottom. So okay. MACD is not looking so bad. MFI is not looking so bad. Is this now maybe a bottom hunting point? Let me show you a little bit more. Line chart, I showed you this one. We broke the resistance. That's one of the reasons why I'm a little bit waiting for the moment, because I'm not trusting this one. We broke it really hard to the downside. Okay, weekly time frame, guys. What's happening on the weekly time frame? In October 2021, we saw here the highest point and we went down really hard. February 22, you can see we saw an oversold MFI, and now we are going up. And what can we see? Yes, of course, we have a little space to the upside. We have a little space here to this line to the upside. That's maybe also a point where what I am telling you, okay, maybe now it's possible to go up a little bit more, retest 40,000 maybe. Okay, let's check. What can we see if we're watching the MACD? And that's the bad stuff, guys. On the weekly time frame, we saw a cross. Look at this blue line under the brown line. We saw green candles here, but this is now the first candle. Yes, we have 6 days to build this candle or to build this candle, but what can we see? For the moment, we have a cross. We have a cross on the weekly time frame MACD, and that's really bearish, guys. It's really bearish, because it's possible to buy here more and more red candle to the downside. That would mean we will go down more and more, and we need to watch this. So we have some stuff. This is telling us, okay, maybe we're going up here, double bottom and so on, but we have also a really bad stuff to watch. Guys, monthly time frame, MACD, we saw a cross here, and since this cross, we are going down and piling more and more red candles to the downside. If we are looking the money flow index, this is really amazing, because we saw here in April 2021, for about 1 year, the highest point of the money flow index, 69 points. After this, we went down. So on the highest point here, 65,000, we saw the highest point of the MFI. This was not the baddest stuff to sell here. If you was in a long position, it was not the baddest stuff here to sell here. And yes, we went down after this. Yes, up a little bit more again, but the money flow index is going down now. The question, will we go down more and more and more? Or is this the bottom? That's the big question. But we can check a little bit more. We have more weapons here. Not only the money flow index, not only the MACD. We have some more. Let me show you guys. So this is now the 1 hour time frame. Let's go deeper. Let's go directly into the action. What can we see? We lost the red line. Yes, it is resistant now, and maybe a little bottom, maybe to the upside, maybe a retest to 40,000. Not impossible, maybe something like this here, retesting, and after this, bam, to the downside. Yes, it is possible. It's a possible move. It's possible to go up to 40,000 again and retest this stuff. And if we are watching this, you can see we are here in a parallel channel. We are in a bad parallel channel to the downside. It is a red one. Let's make it red because it is a bearish parallel channel. Yes, we are going down. So we need to break out. Yes, we need to break out of this parallel channel. I want to break free. And after this could be the next long position, the bigger long position. Now it's only a point to try to catch the bottom, to hunt the bottom. But it's really hard for the moment, guys. Attention, attention, falling knives. You know it, you can lose your fingers. Attention, attention. What is telling us the MACD on the downside? Yes, it's also going up more and more. The red candles are going up. Maybe we will see a next cross here. And yes, of course, this is a possibility to see a little up position here, to see a little long position if this will happen. But for the moment, it's not happened. It is still possible. So what else can we see? Guys, let's check 4-hour time frame. What is going on in the 4-hour time frame? 4-hour time frame, really clear. Yes, we are still in an uptrend. You can see it. Yes, we are still over the support. And yes, we are still, if you're watching the candlestick chart, guys, in this parallel channel to the upside. This one, it is a bigger uptrend. We are still in this uptrend. Yes, it's a bad red candle. Yes, we lost this long support to the downside, but we are still in an uptrend. Don't forget it on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. So we need 2, break free. I told you this one, 37,000 is a big support to the downside. MACD, if we are watching this on the downside, let's zoom in a little bit more. We saw a bad cross. We are building more and more red candles to the downside. This is not nice. This is a little bit ugly. We need to watch, guys. Now, let me check the next stuff. What is telling us? Relative strength index. It's really hard. Strength index. It is telling us we saw now a point about 30 points. You know, everything under 30 points is oversold. We saw a nice spike directly on 30 points. Yes, maybe a little long position. It's possible to see here a jump to the upside. We can make a line from the upside, highest point, to the downside. And yes, of course, we can see we have some space. We have some space to go up to 40,000. It's not impossible if we are watching RFI, if we are watching the resistance to the upside, it is possible to see a little move to the upside. And yes, of course, that's the big thing on the 4-hour time frame. Not impossible. So guys, let's go to the next point. This is investing.com. Let's check the candlestick patterns, what's going on the weekly. And guys, on the weekly we saw a really bad one, the 3 outside down, a bearish reversal pattern, high reliability that we are going down more and more, and this is a really bad pattern. And yes, it's possible that we are going down more and more and more because of this bad pattern here on the weekly time frame. This is, guys, a really important stuff because it is a high reliability. You have to keep this in your mind. Daily time frame, it's not a big thing here. 5-hour time frame, it's not a big thing here. And the 1-hour time frame is not so important. But we saw here a bearish engulfing, bearish reversal, reliability medium, and bam, we are going down to the downside. So, okay, in the weekly, it's a bad pattern. Now, last but not least, before we end this video, this is CoinCodex. Let's check Bitcoin. What's going on? What is telling us CoinCodex? What is predicting us CoinCodex? Prediction. It is telling us we're going up to the upside, 40,000. Yes, a little long. And after this, down to the downside and maybe 38,000, maybe 37,500. In the next 7 days, we have a bearish sentiment, extreme fear in the market. And we see 28% are bullish and 72% are bearish. And that's not good. Everything is telling us we should sell our Bitcoin. And where are the next supports to the downside? With the most strengths, 39,300, 39,000 and 38,400 with the biggest strengths. And the resistances to the upside, 40,300, 40,900 and 41,200 with the most strengths to the upside. This is the biggest resistance. So, okay, it's not looking so nice. It's looking that we're going down more and more. Maybe we're touching 40,000. And what is telling us CoinCodex in the next 30 days? Let's check this one. It's not looking so nice. We're going sideways, a little down. We can see maybe end of April, 35,000. After this, in May, we're going up again, 39,000. And you can see it here, 40,000 maybe. May the 18th, we are going up a little bit, back to 40,000. But it's not good. The next month is not looking so nice. This is telling us CoinCodex with the price prediction. Guys, that's it for today. Have a nice time. Greetings. Yours, Biti, not a financial advice. Bye-bye.